And we do a lot of food segments on Wolfman Presents. So I was wondering if we could talk like a couple things about food. Like, what's like your tour diet? Do you prepare?
Well, the tour diet is a whole different thing. I mean, I went on a pretty my own version of doing things. Like sometimes we were eating. I was cooking out of this Thug cookbook. It's called, and I recommend it to anybody. And it's Can I curse on this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. It says like the motto of the book is like eat like you give a fuck. And it's like, it's a really healthy, vegan, fun diet. And like my girlfriend bought me the book for Christmas, and I was like, man, I'm gonna start cooking this shit. And I never really have been really cooking that much, and like man, I shed weight. I feel great.
Are you vegan?
No, because I'll eat fish too, and every once in a while I'll have other things. I'm not like I'm in the middle. I'm not like I am a vegan, and if you eat meat, you shall be destroyed, or like
thank God.
Right? The Maharishi will come down and kill you, or whatever. So it's like, I'm not a Buddhist. Yeah. So but I try to if you want to know what I ate today.
Yeah.
Okay. So I had an avocado, and I had a can of sardines in water with Dijon mustard on it.
Okay.
And then now I just went to, I had it was a vegan, was it a vegan ramen? Oh, we had an egg with a hard-boiled egg, and that's what I had today.
So when you're off the tour, do you go anywhere and go, I'm breaking my diet, I'm going here?
Not these days. No. I'm trying to stay, I don't have those cravings anymore that much. Like right now what I'm craving, and you guys could throw me off to my own RV for this and say I am like the biggest wuss in the world, but what I take a block of tofu and I put it I wrap it in paper towels, and then I put it between two plates, and I put a can on it, let it set for 30 minutes, drains all the water out of it, then I slice it in half, and then I slice it up, get a pan, get it hot, put some salt in the pan, and then fry that stuff up like oil-free, dry-fried tofu, and it is...
Dude,
I could munch on that forever.
We do a Munchie Madness segment where we do stuff like weird things, man. We're gonna, next time we hang out, you're gonna make that for us.
No problem. It's the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And Jason, a bass player, is saying I could keep away from the soy, but I'm not in that school, man. I think that, I know how I feel at eating some soy. I don't go overboard, but I haven't gotten really that blueby from it. It's I think tofu is good, and also I do and it's a tempeh that I make, with I marinate a tempeh overnight in using like liquid smoke and some rice vinegar, lime, and garlic, and cut up some carrots and let that marinate, and then I boil it first, then let it marinate, and then I just fry that up too, and that's delicious. So.
I might have to try.
Healthy, good, protein-filled power food,
See, I eat a lot of meat and burgers. I also try to eat some vegetarian stuff and stuff like that. So I think I might try that. I'm going to send you a picture and go, how bad am I messing this up?
Well, get the Thug cookbook.
All right, I'm going to go
I'm
get
plugging
that.
it. Maybe you can send me some free copies if he hears this. But it's like, that's, I'm into all this stuff. There'll be like a mango curry. Like from scratch, like you get a mango, chop it up, and then you get curry paste, and just let it cook, and it's delicious stuff with tofu, of course.
So is that what's on your rider here? Like,
no, we don't have a rider. Like
no rider.
No
blue M&Ms.
No, I don't have that. That's for the Danzig tours. So it's like, we don't have anything. Like we went to Walmart and we got all our own stuff. Like I have done the almond butter and Dave's bread diet on a whole tour, which is pretty much the only thing I ate.
How different is it when you're with Danzig?
Oh my God! I mean, he's a lot of sweets.
Yeah. And
he's like, he's into his confectioneries, so he has a lot of donuts and a lot of candy.
Really?
And,
I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, he's really into that, and he's into his beef. He's got to have like. like a beefsteak after the show, and like this real hearty food. I'm more dainty these days. So.
Well, your music ain't dainty, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, I'm worried. You get older, you worry about cholesterol, and then
you start to care.
Colon problems.
What age did you start to care? Like, I think for me, it might have been like 32.
It's when I started experiencing pain, and like I'm worried about inflammatory foods too. Like, that's why I was looking up Tom Brady's diet, like with the, I was worried about nightshades. I'm like, why isn't he into nightshades? Which is like eggplant and tomatoes and potatoes. So it says it inflames his joints. He goes that those things are inflammatory. All these things, of course, are subject to discretion. But now I'm a little concerned with that. I'm like, and then peppers. He doesn't eat any peppers. Doesn't eat tomatoes. So like that I'm worried about, because like when you're being active, your joints start going out.
Yeah.
Like I want to keep like those. Like I want things fluid between my muscles, and and I want to keep my weight down. I really want to keep my weight down, and that's a real big concern of mine.
Yeah, man. Like, even when you're not, earlier saying like not big on the image, but it's like it's not even that. It's the health at that point.
It is the image. I'm a narcissist. I'm not telling you. I'm a total. Like I'll look at pictures and I'll see some like side bloob, and I'll be like, I can't go on stage like that anymore. It's just like I got to do something about it.
No, that's good. That's good. Well, Tommy, man, it's been amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Interview you, and I appreciate it. For Wolfman Presents, man.
Okay.
Check it out. Tommy Victor, Prong, Danzig, and all that good stuff. And we're gonna go check you out live.
All right, man. Hope you like the show, brother.
Dude, I will.
Man.
Hey, man, appreciate it, dude.
Good seeing you. Thank you, man.
Peace.
Brought to you by Wolfman Presents.